you stand at the edge of a profound realization, an awakening that few are ever fortunate enough to experience. The road behind you wasn't easy. It was filled with twists, burdens, and silent moments of struggle. Yet, here you are, and this is no coincidence. Everything you've faced has led to this point. This moment is a divine alignment. You may have questioned your journey, doubted your strength, or lost hope. But even through the fog, something greater was guiding you. Vaheguru's eternal hand was never far. This message is not merely a set of words. It is a calling, a call to your soul to return to what is real, what is pure, what is true. Within you lies a wellspring of divine light, and it is time to awaken that light. Gurbani extract. Sing and listen, and let your mind be filled with love. Your pain shall be sent far away, and peace shall come to your home. Guru Granth Sahib Ji, Ang. 2. This line from Gurbani is not just poetry, it is medicine, a living, breathing truth. When we immerse ourselves in the divine vibration, when we sing and listen with love, it doesn't just affect our mood, it transforms our energy, our perception, our entire existence. Pause for a moment. Reflect on the pace of your life, the constant rushing, the pressure to achieve, the restlessness that never seems to settle. Our modern world is drenched in noise, external and internal. But Gurbani doesn't ask for you to escape life. It calls you to elevate within it. Through the simple, soul-touching acts of singing and listening to the divine name, we shift from chaos to calm, from confusion to clarity. This isn't just a spiritual ideal, it's a practical, daily anchor. Begin your mornings by tuning into the Naam. Let the vibrations cleanse your space, not just externally, but internally. And it doesn't end there. Carry the divine sound with you throughout the day. Let it hum beneath your breath as you drive, as you work, as you pause between tasks. You don't need a perfect setting. You need a willing heart. There is immense power in repetition. As your mind listens, it begins to change. Old thought patterns fade. Emotional burdens begin to lift. Gurbani tells us that when we sing and listen with love, pain is driven far away. And that's not just metaphorical. The teachings speak to a profound psychological shift. Your focus moves from the problem to the presence of the divine. And in that presence, peace resides. The truth is, peace isn't something you chase. It's something you uncover. It's already within you, buried beneath years of noise, stress, and self-doubt. Singing and listening to Naam clears that away. It brings you back to your center, to the voice of the soul that has always known the way. Let this be your daily rhythm. Make space in your home for the sacred sound. Let the divine name echo in your rooms, in your halls, in your heart. As Gurbani promises, peace will come into your home, not just as an absence of conflict, but as a vibrant presence of serenity and love. Relationships begin to change. Communication softens. Hearts open. Why? Because where there is Naam, there is humility, there is love, there is divine presence. The same Naam that transforms your inner world naturally extends into your outer world. You speak differently, you listen differently, you love differently. And what about the storms of life? They still come. The challenges, the disappointments, they don't disappear, but you become different. Your foundation becomes stronger. Like a tree rooted deeply in the earth, the winds may blow, but you remain anchored. Naam becomes your root system. The divine name becomes your nourishment, your support, your stability. This is the promise of the Guru, that through singing and listening, your mind becomes filled with love, And where there is love, fear cannot thrive. Anxiety loses its grip. Loneliness fades. Anger finds no fuel. You begin to walk lighter, think clearer, and act more compassionately. This is not something reserved for saints or scholars. This is for you, right now, exactly where you are. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to understand everything. You just need to begin. Begin with a heart that is open, a mind that is curious, and a soul that is ready. And if your heart feels heavy, if your mind feels crowded, then this message is especially for you, because the pain you're carrying is not a burden you need to bear alone. Gurbani offers a solution that is divine yet simple. Immerse yourself in the sound of the Naam. Let it become your refuge. Let it wash over your mind like a healing rain. This practice isn't about performance. It's about presence. It's about showing up for yourself, for your soul, every single day. And the more you show up, the more you'll feel the shift. Peace will not just be a concept. It will be a lived reality, a presence in your home, a comfort in your silence, a guide in your decisions. There's something deeply empowering about reclaiming your spiritual space. You stop outsourcing your peace. You stop waiting for circumstances to change. Instead, you create the conditions within. You become the sanctuary. You become the peace. And it's contagious. The light you carry, the calm you embody, it touches others. Your family, your children, your colleagues. They feel it. Even if they don't know why, they feel safer, more at ease in your presence. That is the power of divine vibration. It heals, not just the individual, but the community. One peaceful heart changes an entire environment. So as you hear these words, ask yourself, what would it look like if I lived this way? What if my mornings began with devotion? What if my thoughts were guided by the rhythm of Naam? What if my home was filled with love, not tension? What if my heart was led by the Guru's wisdom? This isn't distant. This isn't unreachable. This is your invitation to build a relationship with the divine that is personal, daily, and powerful. The kind of relationship that doesn't just inspire, it transforms. Let the divine name become the soundtrack of your life. Let it rise with you in the morning and settle you into peace at night. Let it be the whisper beneath your breath in moments of stress. Let it be the song your soul sings, even when no one else is listening. And as this becomes your rhythm, you will begin to notice peace is not somewhere far away. It is within you. It always has been. The divine is not waiting for you to change. The divine is inviting you to remember, to return, to reconnect. So today, take that step. Make this commitment. Choose to sing. Choose to listen. Choose to fill your mind with love. Because when your mind is filled with love, your life becomes a reflection of the divine. And when that happens, when even one soul chooses that path, it ripples through generations. If this message moved you, don't let it stop here. Subscribe and share this with someone walking through the storm. You are not alone. You are part of a divine awakening. The time is now.